Hello everybody, my name is Sergio Lusania. I am from O'Neill, Nebraska, and I am the owner of Sergios Barbershop right across Tacos and Tequila, 124 South 4th Street. Barbering, not barbering itself, but cutting. I kind of been cutting since I was in high school. I moved here from Arizona back in 2010, graduated from O'Neill back in 2012. When I moved here, I kind of had the same hairstyle that I got going on, but without the locks. It was just long hair, slick back. I was trying to keep it, and I didn't really know where to go. So I invested in a pair of clippers, and I tried to do it myself. It did not go very well, you know. So after that, I kind of just kept cutting my hair because I was like, well, I invested in a pair of clippers. Now I have this equipment, you know, and so I just decided just to keep practicing on myself. Graduated high school, you know, I started having kids, so I was cutting their hair as well, you know, a few friends here and there, nothing too crazy. I didn't think I was gonna end up opening a barbershop. I was actually a truck driver here in O'Neill also for Adamson Distributing. That job, you know, I learned a lot from that job, but my body was taking you know, my back especially, you know, so I was trying to look into something, what to do, you know, and our current barber at the time retired, and I think maybe a year went by, and you know, nothing was, you know, not another barber in town. And at that time I was debating, you know, I'm like, man, I've always kind of had it in the back of my mind, but I never thought it would become a reality, you know. I always had it in my mind, so I ended up, you know, just thinking about it for months. You know, I talked to my boss and stuff, and, you know, I just decided to go for it. You know, I figured, you know, with me cutting my own hair and my kids' hair and some friends, I would have an advantage, you know, going to school. I figured it'd be easy. But, you know, it was tough. You know, at the time I was 28. So, you know, from high school till 28, I worked my whole life. Never picked up a book, I'm gonna be honest. Never picked up a book after high school. So going to college at 28 was tough. But, you know, I went through it, and, you know, now we're here, you know, back in O'Neill. And my goal was always to come to O'Neill because, you know, when the old barber retired, we went, you know, a long period without a barbershop in O'Neill. And I even went for school for a year, and I think there might have been some barbers coming from out of town. But I wanted to bring something to the community, you know, because O'Neill is such a strong little town, you know. And in my head, I was like, how come such a strong little town? And not just this little town, I think between like here and Valentine, or like people drive to Norfolk to get a haircut. And I was like, you know what? I always kind of wanted to give back to the community, because this community has been so good to me and my family, that I always kind of had that in the back of my head. I didn't know how to do that at the time, but, you know, when I was trying to make the decision of going to college, I was like, what a great way to give back, but to offer a service that every little town should have, you know, because there's guys everywhere, you know. And we do have some salons in town, but, you know, they take care of the ladies too. So trying to squeeze all the ladies and the guys is kind of tough, you know. So I wanted to offer that service. You know, it's a service that was needed. So I was like, what a perfect way, you know, to become part of the community of O'Neill, you know, but to open a service that, you know, it's needed. That's how I ended up, you know, opening up Sergio's Barbershop. Some of the services I offer as of right now are, you know, your haircuts, and I'm talking about modern haircuts as far as like fades, skin fades. I'm a certified barber, so I'm allowed to use a straight blade. So, you know, in the future, when I acquire a better chair where I can lean people back, I'm gonna be offering shades, because I feel like, you know, it's such a, I feel like the barbering, you know, it's kind of going away in some areas. It's more of an old style thing now. I learned a lot in school, but I don't want to offer a service that the salons offer, because I feel like if I do that, it's gonna take away from it, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to service guys as a barber because I feel like that was our need. So I think mainly hair cutting and maybe some colors, not like highlights and things like that, but like like vibrant colors and things like that. Perms, partial perms. Perms are back. Kids are liking the perms. I mess with designs as well. I have a few pictures on my my Facebooks and all that where you can go check it out. I migrated to Tucson, Arizona back in 2005 actually, and I lived there till 2010. Way different community than here, and I've always been a guy that's always willing to help. So coming to a community where everybody is so involved in the community, it's just, it made it perfect for me. I started having kids and stuff, and O'Neill is such a strong, nice community that, you don't gotta worry about your kids walking to the pool. You don't gotta worry about your kids going to the park, or even biking to school. O'Neill's perfect for me. It's such a great community. You can live at peace here. It's not like a city. So I really like that about, the community. Like I said, whenever there's a need, the community always comes together. And I really love that, And my hours are Monday through Fridays are 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturdays 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And you can always contact me at 402-336-8277. Or if you have social media, you can go to Facebook and look up Sergios Barbershop. Go like my page. And also, if you look online on Google, you can search Barbershop. And I believe this is the first place that pops up on there. So